Ooh, fancy. I like it. There's some opportunity for improvement with the text. Yeah. In Higgs field to create images and some videos that go into the website, and he connected Higgs field to ChatGPT. But I'm not paying for Higgs field, so I'm gonna use the tools that I have. So I was like, I can use Gemini in replacement of Higgs field to, one, create the images as well as the clips that we want to incorporate. And I'm going to use his same prompts and test sites that he built. And then I'm also going to use my ChatGPT to give us some personalized prompts so we can build out something related to maybe something I need or want to build for a website. But first, I just want to test out his method. And so he provides. So we're looking at the assets section. And so the first clip, using that anchor image reference on every clip, this locks of productivity, generate 3 10-second 6x9 image to video clips with the best current image to video model. Clip A is going to be the camera floats in the back void and slowly rotates 360 degrees. So we're going to take that and we're going to hop to Gem. So first we're creating our assets that we're going to use on the website. And let's go ahead and generate that. Then the second clip we want is the camera disassembling. Not finna redo that. All right. So we created our assets, which includes the image of the camera. We're doing 3 clips. We're waiting on the other 2. Why'd this one fail? Flow is experiencing high demand. Oh, you sucker. Let's see if we can get it done in Gemini. So I'm gonna have to redo clip 2, which is the camera exploding. So I see why he used Higgs field, because, man, Gemini, come on. I don't like how this camera looks kind of like Playmation. All right, so now we're going to download our assets. Let's download. Which one just downloaded? Was it the Gemini one? Let's do. I should have just did 720, especially since this is just a test. Okay, so we have our 3 assets. Selecting work, and then we're going to upload our assets. This is our image. Okay, maybe I should label these. Also, let me label these assets real quick so it knows which clip to use. Which one is this? This is B. Let's add our assets here. And then I'm going to take that prompt. I'm actually going to delete this because I'm not going to have it use an MCP connector to create the images, the assets. So I'm just going to say use the attached assets anchor image, Then we're going to say using the anchor image as reference. Who I'm using, they used Higgsfield, but I was like, I'm not going to pay for Higgsfield. And I wanted to see if I could replicate it using the tools I already have. So Google, Gemini, and Flow. I wonder if they still doing, because I know they was doing like a free day of 24 hours, but I think that passed already. Let's see, discount. Yeah, they're not offering that free day. I think that was a few days ago. It was like 24 hours free. Had I known, I would have used it. I used to use Higgsfield though. It is a pretty good tool, but I already pay for enough tools, and I'm trying to narrow down the amount of tools I'm paying for. Who's about to hack something? You talking about Claude finna hack something? Y'all look at it's getting it done. Okay, chat. This is our hero, and we're gonna scroll. It's a little rough on this turnaround. It looks a little blurry, but okay, chat. I like it. I'm scrolling right now, so we haven't gotten, okay, here we go. Okay, because I was going to say that text is unreadable, but it's as I continue to scroll, the text lights up for it to be read. Okay. This is dope. Nice. Ooh. It's still a little blurry in my opinion, but you get the idea of what can be done. Nice. Ooh, what happened right here? What's going on? Okay. That part was a little weird. Ooh, nice. And I'm scrolling, guys. So this isn't just auto playing. This is upon scroll. Ooh, fancy. I like it. Yeah, chat did that. What y'all think? It is nice. What platform am I using to build the website? We did that in ChatGPT 5.6. So when you head to ChatGPT, you want to make sure when you start a new chat, you have to be in the work mode. Work. I pay for the $20 plan. You don't have to pay for the $200 plan, which is what I love. Just make sure you're in the work function, which gives you access to Codex. That came out real nice. I'm very impressed. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's run that back. My bad. Okay. Then the next one is the portfolio. So let's see. The concept he has, the portfolio is a private museum at night, a vast dark exhibition hall. So we're going to start building out the assets for this. Polished stone floor, glowing glass artifacts. Scrolling does not move the page. It moves the visitor. The camera glides forward. Okay. So the first asset we want is the museum. So we're going to be building my personal portfolio autonomously. Let's take out Higgsfield. We're going to just say use attached assets. Then build the site with Codex, no plans, placeholder. We'll put Whitney. We'll just say we need some projects crap. We'll say, maybe I'll just go to my current portfolio and just grab some of these. And oh, wrong window. All right, so the next one, we are building a portfolio. So if you're just joining, we are testing out ChatGPT 5.6 to make some websites, not those plain boring templated websites that we're so used to seeing. We started off building the assets first, and then we gave the task to ChatGPT 5.6, which is the version of what they recently released earlier this month. And this I'll go ahead and preview or show you guys for those who just joined while we wait for the new one to build out. It's probably going to be like 20 minutes. Don't mind the quality. I downloaded or uploaded a 720p video, so naturally it's kind of looking a little blurry and not the best quality, but you get the idea. And you, of course, can use other tools that you want to use. The person I got the idea from, he used Higgsfield to create the videos and the assets. I wasn't going to pay for that, so here we are. Overall, I think it came out pretty good, though. Please be mindful of accessibility. Yes, thank you for sharing that, Skies. That is true. And we can add that to the prompt, accessibility. So I'm just asking it to tell me how could we ensure we make this accessible. And so what it's saying is keyboard access. We want to make sure the email field button and navigation for the tab and shift and visible focus style that matches the palette. We need to make sure there's a screen reader structure. And it's giving us information there. Motion controls, replace the scroll with static imagery. So things like screen readers, etc. So that is what accessibility is for those who need additional or use additional. Manual testing assisted with auto testing. You'd think that would work, but not completely. So yeah. It also mentioned the testing here. So yeah, some of these seems like based off what we had built, it kind of would not be very accessible. So we would want to make sure to include font either. I feel like this is overcrowded. I don't like how the letters are like running into each other like that. I'm just particular on certain things. So, but the scrolling, I like the scroll. And I like that you can use this idea for something other than, because a lot of times you only see people who create portfolios, like if they're a website designer and they put their examples there, or more like creative fields, but you can use this even for then we have our portfolio site. There's some opportunity for improvement with the text. But this came out pretty good as well. With the portfolio one, I definitely would do some different color options on the text because it kind of bled into the background to where you couldn't really read it. But these came out really good, guys. Okay, so like a smart glasses, pretty much. Okay. What kind of what do we want to see? I guess like the glasses spinning, maybe. So first we would want to create the asset of the glasses. So we kind of need a, let me go to Gemini. We need to describe some glasses first. I would like to see some like aviator style smart glasses. We want to see the interface on the lens. Oh, I see what you're saying. We could do that with, so we want interface on the lens. First, I'm going to ask Gemini to help us describe these glasses so we can get a prompt for the image first. Help us describe some smart glasses. There's no camera. This isn't giving a smart glass. I mean, it's kind of cute, but we're missing a camera. The frame is too thin, and it should also include a camera. We're going to use this as our prototype, and then we want to create a website for this product. So we need to think of some clip ideas. Probably, of course, having it spin different views of the product. So I'm thinking a spin type of clip. We probably should have somebody wearing it also. And maybe like walking down the street in it or doing something. I'm thinking, sorry. Okay. Okay, so we're going to use this prototype, the last image we created, and we are going to need 3 clip ideas for we need some views from the user POV. Okay, first person point of view through the premium smart glasses while walking down an upscale city. The viewer sees the world naturally. Okay, we can work with that, but I needed to include the description, the full description. I kind of want the clip 2 where she puts them on. And then we can move to clip 3 where it's the POV. Let's see, crosswalk, turn moment POV. Person wearing the glasses standing at a city corner. Highlights the route. Okay, because I was going to say you're not even, what's the POV? Okay, directional arrow, turn right. Oh, this came out pretty good. We're going to work with it because this is just for funsies. So we're not going to make it perfect. So we got, because this, I liked how this video came out. Customize for the glasses that we generated. I'm going to provide the assets that I generated through Google Flow. So the assets do not need to be created through Higgsfield. So we need to scrub that out of the prompt. I do want this to be scroll cinematic. So 360 clip scrubs at the visitor scroll, the lifestyle as she walks. Okay, use 1 or more POV clips from inside the glasses. The visitor should feel okay. Okay. One page scroll, canvas. Second one, and then we're waiting on our last one, which looks ready to go. So let's check it out. I like it. And this is a fictitious brand. This came out really good. Now, the videos, I did download them as 720p. If you want a more clear video, definitely download higher quality 1080p because this is a little fuzzy. But because this was just for test purposes, we didn't do the 1080p. Yeah, this came out really nice. That was our final test. So we have a cinematic award style website created in ChatGPT. The prompt wasn't even all that heavy. This is one of the prompts we use. You can use Higgsfield as your image and video generator, but because I didn't want to pay for Higgsfield, I was like, we're just going to use what we already got, which is Google Flow. We did have to do a few regenerations within Google Flow. It wasn't necessarily giving us what we wanted, but you know, the prompt isn't too much. We just provide what the product is or the style of the type of website we're building, whether that was portfolio or is it a product website, what kind of scroll effects did we want to see, things like that. So those were some of our examples. And these came out super nice, I will say. No web design background needed. I don't have any web designer background or computer science, anything, degree, none of that.